Hey guys, it's Ani. And in today's video, this is for any of you that feel like giving up. This is for any of you that feel like you've done everything towards SP and you've been trying to manifest SP and you just feel like there's no movement or nothing's working. This video is for you because this client of mine, the success story that I'm about to share, she went from being in a relationship for many, many years, then being in no contact, and then getting married. And it all happened in a short amount of time. So from no contact to the marriage part, it was very short. So if you guys are interested, also stay until the end of the video because I'm going to share a personal success story of mine as well. And I don't know if I've ever shared it, but I went in my personal relationship, I also was in no contact with my SP for about a year or so. So situations like this, like I definitely know how to help you in because I've personally been in it as well. So definitely, I'm so happy like for this client of mine, you guys. She literally got married. She wanted so bad to have a breakthrough with her SP and she just felt like it wasn't working. And I bet you most of you watching this video right now are probably in that situation too. So if you are, and if you feel like giving up on your specific person or any manifestation, watch because I'm about to share her success story. And it's pretty long, so I'll kind of break it down so we have some time to talk about what she did and what I advised her to do. But let's get into it. All right, guys. Okay. I was in a relationship with my specific person for 5 years, and it was a lot of hot and cold behavior. For the first time in 5 years, I really reacted and things got really bad in our relationship. And then I got to your channel. I stopped communication with him and I just focused on myself. I started to have a belief that he loves me so much and he is my man regardless of the situation. So she shares some affirmations that she was affirming while in the no contact period. So she would affirm, I affirm that he wants to be he wants to be in a loving and committed relationship with me. We are happily married. Everyone in the universe is here to help me have my relationship with my specific person. She also had a affirmation that all all women stay away from him because he's my man and he won't be happy with anyone else but me. So in her routine, and this is optional, you guys, you don't have to, but in her specific success, this is what she did. So she would affirm um 10 to 15 minutes at a time whenever she would, and then she would also do meditations. She would also meditate. And then she wrote, he was also so he was talking to a girl in that time frame, third party, and because she was affirmed, I think she put that affirmation in the success story on purpose because it does play out in her story. So she would affirm, every girl stays away from him because he's my man and he won't be happy with anyone else but me. So there was a third party that he was talking to, but that third party, she found out, told him, "You're like a brother to me, and I'm going to be happy with someone else, not you." So that affirmation played out. Um, so after 7 days, he called me. I was busy at work. I couldn't respond. Um, After 20 days, he called me again. He was crying a lot. He couldn't control his tears. He was constantly calling me all day and night, even around 1 a.m. Um, but he couldn't travel. He can't travel, so he said, "Can you please come? I want to see you." So I traveled, and He reached to the destination half hour before me. He hugged me when he saw me. He cried a lot. He said sorry. He kneeled down and I said, I guess he was crying, kneeling down, like apologizing to her. And she said, if you want to be with me again, then marry me. I can't stay like this. So he said, whatever you say, I'll do. I can't lose you again. You are the best girl. No other girl matters to me. And that day he took me to his office, his gym. He took me on his daily routine. He showed me everything that he does. And the next month we got married. I am so happy. I just got more than I wished for. I am so grateful that I got you guys in my journey. Thank you so much, Ani and Amanda. I love you. We love you too. You guys, sorry, I was like reading because it's really like the stories everywhere. And some of the places don't make sense, but so let me summarize. What happened was she was in this relationship with her specific person for 5 years, and there was a lot of cold hot cold hot cold hot, and I'm sure that gets annoying. Like, we've all experienced it, right? You just feel like you're going like 10 steps forward, probably 10 steps backwards. And she just had enough, and she argued with him, and I guess it got really bad. So they parted ways. She stopped calling, she stopped texting, and she started working on herself, her self-concept. She started affirming for the relationship. And I mentioned her affirmations a little bit ago. So she started affirming things like, we're in a happily committed relationship, in a loving, committed relationship. We are happily married. He something like, he's not attracted to anyone else but me. Or all women, like, they just see him as a friend or a brother. And he was actually told that by a third party, that, oh, I just see you as a brother, nothing else, right? So he started contacting her more and more. The more she worked on herself, the more she worked on her inner world and her thoughts about the relationship, and it kind of ignored 3D, you know. So he started contacting her until, like, he couldn't take it anymore. And he was like, I need you. I want you. Like she mentioned in her story. And she was just ready to say, okay, she was like, I can't continue like this either. If you want me, then make it official and marry me. And they literally got married a month after that conversation happened. So I'm so um proud of you, girl, seriously. And thank you for also commenting on what I saw your comment on one of my other videos, and I was so happy for you, and I'm so happy you sent the actual success story too. um there wasn't much detail, you guys, in like the everyday, so I just really summarized and read off what she sent me. But it literally can be this simple, you guys. The only thing, and I've gone no contact with SP for over a year. So I know how hard it can be when you're not talking to them, when you're not seeing evidence from them. There's so much like chit chat in your head, that Karen in your head is trying to really bring you down. Your ego's really trying to bring you down and tell you maybe there's a third party, maybe they forgot about you. If they haven't talked to you in this long of a period of time, then they don't want you anymore. All of that is happening. You're trying to make sense of everything. You're trying to make sense of the time going by, and you feel like giving up. That's why I started this video, and in that with that question, like, if you guys feel like giving up, stay tuned, because I cannot tell you how many times I felt like giving up on my SP or my clients. You guys, my clients are so amazing. You guys watching are so amazing. Everything I'm telling you guys to do, whether it's in a one-on-one session or whether it's from my courses and you guys are doing it and you're seeing the results, or even if you're just taking tips from my videos, my YouTube videos, kudos to you, because everything I'm mentioning is coming from personal experience. And obviously, like, Neville backs it up. Neville Goddard backs it up in his books, and there's so many teachers out there. But I feel like I can resonate with you way more, and I feel it deep down in my soul because I've gone through it. And I've felt every single negative emotion you can feel when it comes to manifesting an SP. All the fear, the anxiety, highly sensitive feelings and emotions and doubts, worry. Like, I felt all of it. Plus, I'm a very highly sensitive person. So, plus, I used to have a lot of panic attacks. Plus, I used to have a lot of anxiety attacks and depressive thoughts too. So, I have felt everything, and I'm happy to say I don't feel any of that anymore. And I'm happy to have clients that come to me with those issues, and we're able to break through and just get to your success. Now, if you are saying, okay, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, but it's been years and years and years, it's been way longer than this success story that I've been trying, right? Please do not get discouraged. It will take you, how should I explain this? Like, the reason it took me 1 year, in my personal experience, to get back into communication with my SP was, number one, I wasn't practicing law of assumption at the time. Number two, I was in victim mode the majority of that year. I was in worry, doubt, fear mode, and I was not empowering myself whatsoever. But I can guarantee you, because I know this and I see this in my clients, and I literally talk to thousands of people, and we work together, sometimes on a weekly basis, sometimes on a bi-weekly basis, sometimes once a month, and they still see results. So let me tell you what prolongs your manifestation and what speeds it up. And I have multiple videos on speeding up your manifestation and timing and all that. So you got to get to a point where you're tired of your own victim mentality. Once you get to that point, and once you're ready to do the work and keep that strict mental diet and watch your thoughts and become the best version of yourself and start thinking of the best version of your SP the majority of the time, the faster you get there on a consistent basis, the faster you're going to get your manifestation. I can guarantee and promise you that. That this is coming from my personal experience, and this is coming from all these clients that I'm helping. And I literally write down notes with every single client. I literally reverse engineer with every single client on how they were how were they feeling, what were they doing, how were they thinking, what was happening in between, in the middle for them. From the time they started with me to the time they got their success, I was literally documenting the middle, because I do that for all of you guys. So I can find the easier, faster way for you guys to come to more of a neutral place, more of a peaceful place. Because it's easy to stress out. Like, honestly, the easiest thing is to react. The easiest thing is to feel like helpless. When you're manifesting, the easiest thing is to fall back on your old story. Very easy. And that's why a lot of people do it. And a lot of people stay there. That's why they don't have their manifestations, because they are not sick and tired of the old story. They still feel comfort in their old story rather than their new story. And it's like this with everything, you guys. I'm sure, like, imagine working out, right? It's so much more easier to not work out and not discipline yourself and just eat whatever you want and just sit on the couch, watch TV and Netflix, right? Isn't it so much more comfy and easier to do that rather than get up and make the move and work out? Obviously, we're human. Like, we like comfort. Your brain likes comfort too. Your ego loves comfort. Your ego loves comfort. Your ego wants to stay in that place where you hate your SP. Your ego wants to stay in that place where you resent SP, and you're like, no, all these years I've been trying to have a commitment with you. You're making it so hard for me. You're not committing to me. You're getting a third party. You're lying to me. You're being a jerk to me. It's so much easier to blame the other person, number one, because you weren't born thinking everyone's you pushed out. So it's very easy to blame another person for what's going on in your life. Number two, even if you know everyone's you pushed out, it's just not comfortable to always think of everyone's you pushed out, because it's just heavier. Your old story is just heavier than the new story. And the new story is your SP wants what you want. And that applies to every one of you. Everyone's SP wants what they want. What you desire desires you. 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 I cannot say that enough. There's no one outside of you trying to mess up your manifestation. The universe is not trying to mess up your manifestation. Nothing is trying to mess up your manifestation. It's you versus you. It's the reactor in you versus the creator in you. And they're always butting heads, because the reactor in you is your ego. And it's the one that is used to everyone has free will. Creator in you is like, no one has free will. Hello, like, come on, this is your higher power. Like, it's trying to tell you nobody has free will. Stop trying to hold on to everyone has free will. They don't. Only you have free will. And this one's like, show me evidence and then I'll believe you. Show me evidence and then I'll believe you. And then creators like, Karen, stop, chill out, calm down. No one cares. You're just ego. Ego only sees what your senses see, like sight, touch, smell, things like that. So ego is always very logical, right? But your creator mode, your inner world, your real truth, where all the power is, knows that there's way more to life and manifestation than just your senses. There's multiple dimensions. So there's 3D, 4D, right? You are in the logic when you're in 3D. 4D is where it's the unseen, but everything's working out in your favor. Now, what happens to most of us is in that middle part, we're just like, well, I don't see anything. I checked their social media. They're having fun. It doesn't look like they're thinking about me. You just made an assumption there. And you just said, hey, perception, I don't think they're thinking about me. Subconscious, I don't think they're thinking about me. Subconscious is like, okay, fine. I literally was orchestrating everything to work in your favor, but you just told me that they're not thinking about you. So I'm gonna prolong it a little bit because you're God and I have to listen to you. Right? We've all been there, you guys. Any of you feel like giving up? I don't want you to. And you know what? Let me even say this. Okay, let's say you give up. Okay, let's say you stop. You stop trying to manifest your SP. You're still going to think about that. So if you feel like you are just exhausted and you just want to take a break, fine, take a break. But make sure that the thoughts that you have of your SP, you leave it in a good place. Maybe forgiveness. Leave it in forgiveness. Leave it in a neutral place. And then at least focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. You are your best investment. You are your best investment. Anything you do for you that's going to make you feel happy and make you feel good, you are winning in every department of your life if you are focusing on yourself. And everyone feels it. Everyone feels it when you feel good about yourself. Everyone feels it when you feel magnetic. And how can you do that? Little by little. Start going out with friends more. Start watching movies you enjoy. Start listening to music you enjoy. Start making a little goal every day for yourself and start accomplishing it. If you feel like giving up on SP, you don't have to, but if you do, Leave the last assumption of SP in a good place. Forgive them. Forgive yourself for creating that version of them. Forgive them for pushing out that version that you created, and start working on yourself. How do you work on yourself? Everyday little tasks here and there, goals, accomplish them. Start doing things you always wanted to do and you never got to doing it. When you even just bring your focus on yourself, you are winning. You are winning. You are investing in yourself, and that investment is going to come back tenfold. Okay, so you're never really losing. So even if you feel like giving up, you're not really giving up. You're still going to have thoughts, but now make those thoughts serve you. Okay, let's get into my personal success story. You guys, I haven't talked about this in a while because I've been trying to prioritize, client success stories, obviously, and I have way more client success stories coming in. But I won another. So I won $1,832, plus the same day I won $3,194 at the casino. So that's about 4,900. No, that's about $5,000 in a day. So if you guys have not checked out my Manifest Money and Abundance Now course, I definitely recommend it. So many of you that have tried it are sending in success stories. Like one of my clients went and bought, I think I shared another scratcher story, but this is another one. This is a new one. So they went and bought scratchers from the liquor store, and one of them won $2,800 or something on a scratcher. You guys, like, I haven't accomplished that. And I remember saying this in the last time too, when someone won from the course on a scratcher. Like, I need to work on the scratcher. I should try it out. I don't even affirm for it, but scratchers, lottery tickets, you guys, the lottery was like what, 300-400 million dollars last time I saw. Like, I was passing by and I saw at 7-Eleven, like 400 million. You guys, come on. I want to see one of you like hitting that. Like, I don't affirm for it. I should though. Maybe soon I'm gonna affirm that a success story as $1 million win or something. But you guys, slot machine wins, casino wins, wins at work. I have a lot of clients. This is not, they haven't sent in success stories, but we met one-on-one and they said they tried out the Money and Abundance Now course, and their boss gave them promotions and bonuses at work. Like they got a $1,000 bonus at work, and they hadn't had that for years and years and years. So it definitely is life-changing for some people. Why not get extra few $1,000s? Why not, right? Also, you guys, we've been posting it, the team's been posting it on the community posts on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked that out, check it out. So many of you doing the Manifest Your SP Now course and the Remove the Third Party Now course, you guys are literally like, they're not success stories, they're just comments under my videos, but I'll read them and I'll be like, oh my God, you guys, someone's getting a commitment after like years of no commitment. Someone's removing a third party. Like, you guys are so freaking amazing. And if you think like, see, I used to have a belief that like, oh, I need to like probably meet with the coach or something, or really work with the coach to get some movement in anything, right? And a lot of people probably have that assumption, but it's so not true, because you guys are proving it through just watching my videos and telling me all these updates and evidence in your relationship, or trying out courses and not even like, you're not even meeting with me, and you guys are getting so much evidence just through the videos, just through the courses. So good job, you guys. Like, I literally get so happy when I see it, because Like, it truly, this is my passion. Like, it really is my passion to help you guys and teach more and more of this and hear more and more breakthroughs, because it's life changing. Because once you know how to work this, like, you work it in every part of your life. So if you guys were interested in any of my courses, link is going to be in the description box down below. It's on our website. You go to our website, you go to courses, you click on Ani's courses. Do not worry about the date and time when you're purchasing the course. You have immediate access to the course once it's purchased. So don't worry about a date and time there. You have immediate access when you purchase it. If you are looking for a one-on-one coaching session with me, link is going to be in the description box down below again. If you cannot find a time, there is a wait list. The wait list is pretty good. Anytime there's a spot available, you are notified, so you can grab it real quick. You guys, I love you. I hope this video was very, very helpful. Do not give up. Your thoughts are always working. If you need to take a breather, focus on yourself, do it. I love you guys. I cannot wait to hear more and more good news from all of you. All these beautiful success stories is making like my year. I will see you in the next video.